Hi everyone, my name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are going to be reading a sequel to The Boy and the Midnight Train. This story is called The Boy and the Clockwork Railway. It had been one whole year since Sam had a ride on the midnight train. He kept the whistle on his bedside table every night just in case. One rainy night, as thunder started to rumble in the distance, Sam noticed that his whistle had started to glow. Feeling curious, Sam grabbed the whistle, and all of a sudden, the room started to change. The walls fell away. The room filled with steam and the sound of ticking gears. All of a sudden, Sam found himself in the middle of a railway station. He looked around him and saw all the detail in brass and in bronze, the most beautiful metals he had ever seen. All of a sudden, a train pulled up beside Sam. It had beautiful copper piping on its whistle, and instead of wheels, it seemed to have gears that moved. Then all of a sudden he heard a voice. It said, "Hello there, Sam. Are you back for another adventure?" As he turned, he noticed a conductor, but it didn't look like the conductor from last time. This was a cat, wearing a hat and a waistcoat with a beautiful pocket watch. But the cat seemed to wink at him knowingly, and somehow Sam felt that it was the same conductor, but as a cat. Something quite magical was happening before his eyes, and he could tell this was the start of another magical adventure. Without a moment's hesitation, Sam climbed aboard, and this time, instead of chugging away, the wheels clicked as they moved. Click, 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 click. They went. With each click, the train seemed to zoom into a different time. Firstly, they were zooming around dungeons and dragons, medieval knights and princesses and towers. With each click, they moved again. Suddenly, Sam found themselves in a futuristic land with hover cars, neon clouds, and the most amazing lighting that seemed to be in rainbow shimmer all around them. They carried on moving, this time at pace. With each land that they went to, Sam found that he was able to help with a problem. In the first land, the medieval town, he found a dragon who couldn't stop sneezing fire. He offered him a scarf, which, when the dragon sniffed it, seemed to work, and he was grateful to be not sneezing fire on the town. In the futuristic land, he had helped a robot that had got stuck at a traffic control system. By giving him a friendly tap on the back, it seemed to reboot the robot, and the townsfolk were very pleased that Sam had been able to help them. The cat conductor smiled as he smiled at the little boy and said, "You seem to have a knack for this, little engineer." Then, before he knew it, everything seemed to melt away around him, and all of a sudden, Sam found himself back in his bed, as though nothing had ever happened. He found himself drifting off to a sound and peaceful sleep. In the morning, once again he awoke and wondered, was it all some magical dream? However, when he looked across at his nightstand, he saw his whistle, and this time, next to the whistle, was the most beautiful copper cog he had ever seen. It looked like it come off one of the gears from the train. He looked closely and he felt sure he was meant to have it. And in that moment he realized it was not a dream, and that one day the conductor would be back to help him on another new adventure. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the story, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And sweet dreams.